I did feature extraction on stuff like syllables and rhymes. So it basically just predicts line after line, and it sort of learns to an extent how Kanye flows. And then you can use that to generate new raps in the style of Kanye West.
All right, guys, I am used to interviewing actors who play superheroes, but I'm in the room with the real superheroes of life. Dr. McCullough, you are great in science fair, and Robbie. So science fair, you're one of the students portrayed in the documentary,
Yeah.
And you build AIs.
Yeah, I do. I work with machine learning and artificial intelligence.
So awesome. And Dr. McCullough, you're the one that helps the students.
I
Not
try.
the same school, but a different school. And 9 of your students went to science fair in the same year.
They did.
How does that feel for you? Like, what an accomplishment.
That was our best year. And it was ironic that it happened to be the year that someone was filming us. So it was pretty amazing. I have had another great year after that year. So who knew?
How long ago was this? 2 years ago?
2 years ago. And then last year we had for STS 11 semifinalists.
Wow. So how do you identify people who have the potential to go above and beyond?
I don't.
You
I
don't?
think that all of them
They
have
will.
it in them.
Oh.
You know, if they come to my course, they know, because they know that I'm pretty strict, and I like, you know, the kids who want to work hard to work hard. So I think they come in already knowing that I will expect excellence of them, and they fall in line. And if they don't, that's fine too. You know, if they're just doing it because they want to love science and they want to learn more about a topic of interest, that's totally fine. But the kids who are really hard workers and really aspiring for greatness usually just do well.
Yeah, and Robbie, I love your story because academically you weren't doing so well because you know you were taking the time to work on these AI projects.
Yeah,
You know, it's a great inspiration for kids because there are a lot of kids out there who are not academically inclined, but they might have another skill that they don't know of. Right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, my school didn't really have any programming or like computer science classes really. So, you know, even though I was really into AI and stuff like that, it doesn't show up like, you know, on my transcript.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So I did spend a lot of time in school instead of doing homework, doing stuff like science fair or all of these projects that I was working on. So, and I really wish that college admissions would take that more into account instead of just
Right.
looking at like GPA.
Grades. Yeah.
Yeah, but they don't. So so right now I'm working at Stanford and I'm TAing at Stanford, but Stanford
That's so
still
odd.
they still rejected me because I guess of my GPA. I don't know, but yeah.
And in the movie, you are hilarious. People think of science people as nerds, but they're not. You know, it's just you know, you guys are there's so many different students, so different personalities, are all unique. And you created an algorithm for Kanye West songs that would pull. Now, what did it do again?
So it was an AI. So what happens is I fed it all of Kanye West's, like his whole discography, just the lyrics, so it's just dealing with text. And basically what happens is, given like 2 lines, it'll try to predict the next 2. So, and I did feature extraction on stuff like syllables and rhymes. So it basically just predicts line after line, and it sort of learns to an extent how Kanye flows. And then you can use that to generate new raps in the style of Kanye West.
Wow, that's awesome.
It's going to change the scope of music.
I know, market that.
No.
And Dr. McCullough, you started a program for underprivileged kids.
I did.
That's great. Can you tell us about it?
I basically, you know, I work in Jericho, and we have a phenomenal support system with administration and parents and other teachers. And I always thought, you know, if only I would have known, because I didn't know. I didn't know about science fair when I was growing up. And I think it's my responsibility to make sure that the playing field is broadened and that kids who are as talented as Robbie are now have access to things that maybe otherwise they would not have had access to.
Right.
So that's the goal of the iResearch Institute and Foundation, to bring more underprivileged or underrepresented kids into the limelight and to show them they too can do science.
Yeah. And have you ever talked to LeBron James about it? I mean, he's very into. You should.
Well, you let me know and how to contact him, and I'll do it.
I'll find out because I'm very passionate about what you're doing, because I had the best teacher in science But I don't think she knew. I mean, I don't even, I went to a small Catholic school. We didn't have the budget or, but if I had known, because I was so into science, but I never had an outlet for it.
Me too.
I used to take
love
apart
science.
stuff at home, and my parents would kill me because I took apart the phone because I was curious to see what was in it.
Me too.
But I don't know what that was in my head.
I
Like,
took
if
apart
somebody-
all kind of
yeah.
stuff.
If somebody
I
had told
wasn't
me,
supposed
hey,
to.
if you're that curious, maybe you should, then that's what we need for underprivileged, because I grew up in South Central LA, which is in,
I agree. If they just have access, if they even
Yeah.
know, not everybody will come, and that's fine. You don't have
Yeah.
to. But those who
Those
want to
kids are
know should know.
Well, guys, you are doing great work. I love this film. Everybody with children should watch this film, and children, everybody.
Thank
Well,
you.
thank you so much.